Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 creature feature horror film Itsy Bitsy, a film that is directed by Mike Gallo and it stars Bruce Davison, Elizabeth Roberts and Denise Crosby. Yes, that Denise Crosby from Star Trek The Next Generation. And this is a film that focuses on, it's a horror film focused on spiders. Now that is going to creep a lot of people out, and spider based horror films can be deeply effective for many people because so many people are creeped out by spiders. And what is this spider film about? Well, this one is a little bit different actually, and it focuses on there is a single mother who moves her two kids out to the country so that she can nurse Bruce Davison's character Walter Clark, who is unwell, and he's like some kind of professor that has been seeking artifacts all over the world. And there is some backstory that we don't learn an awful lot about, whereas right at the beginning of the film you see this kind of pot that looks like a big spider egg that has been stolen from this foreign country, and he brings it back and gives it as a gift to Bruce Davison, but Bruce Davison doesn't really want it. Not really, he didn't seem that pleased to have it anyway. But it was a gift given to him by Trevor Etienne, the actor, who felt he owed a debt to his wife who died from malaria in this foreign country. So he gives him this artifact that he kind of stole from this foreign country, and this artifact is connected to some kind of spider goddess type of thing. He does try and explain it. He explained it much better than I do in the film anyway. So there's this artifact that unfortunately gets broken, of course it does, and it kind of releases this kind of spider goddess, if you like, that manifests itself into a physical spider into this home. So you've got Bruce Davison and this nurse and her two children who are exposed to this, blood-sucking spider. So that's kind of the story that we get here. And so most of you will only really want to care about, is it creepy, this film? Is it going to make your skin crawl? Well, yes, it will at times, especially if you're not keen on spiders. It's one of those films where you'll be rubbing your arms and feeling like you've got things itching you, and checking back of your neck and things like that. It presses all the right buttons if you're not a big fan of spiders and all that kind of stuff, and there's some creepy imagery goes on. However, that's not to say that this film is perfect, and it's because it really isn't. There is quite a few flaws with this film. One of them is it's just too damn dark at times, and you struggle to make things out, and I think some of that was probably to hide some of the effects and things like that, but it kind of falls into that trap of never turning lights on and just walking around in the dark, and sometimes when you didn't need to, and it frustrates me that in horror films when they go down that. A couple of problems with the story, like right at the beginning, this guy who drops this egg off, and it causes a bit of a ruckus so that this artifact gets broken. He ends up getting injured, and you see him driving off down this country road, and then there's a crash takes place. Now this looked a reasonably busy country road because there was another car that we see there, and nobody discovers this van and this body till literally right at the end of the film, which was very convenient. Somebody would have seen this over the days following this accident, and nobody, it just wasn't shown in the film till right at the end of where it was conveniently found by the sheriff, who's played by Denise Crosby. So there's a couple of like things in the film where you just raise an eyebrow and you think, all right, yeah, okay, fair enough. However, it has a very, very strong cast, this film, I will say that, and they really do help sell this film. and they're fleshed out particularly well. I really like Bruce Davison's character, and Elizabeth Roberts, who played like the single mother nurse, did a really good job. She was a very flawed character, a very vulnerable character, and I thought her character was nicely fleshed out and nicely written. And the two kids as well were really well cast, and they gave out very good performances. So what we have here is a pretty decent creature feature. I think it could have been better. I think the effects were a little dodgy at times, but also pretty gruesome at the same time when it needed to be. So it was a bit hit and miss, but the hits really hit and the misses were fairly obvious. But yeah, it'll creep you out if you like spider horror films, that's for sure. But it's no arachnophobia. Let's go that way. It's not as effective as something like that. But I did quite enjoy it, I will be honest. So I've given it a 6 out of 10. I think it could have been better, but there are strong performances and some pretty creepy things that do elevate it above an average film. So that's my review for Itsy Bitsy. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, I'll see you next time on Screen Stars.